What is up, guys? This is Patrick here from Anime Tech. We're going to be doing a tutorial series here the next few episodes, and what we're going to be doing is on Discord, of course, from the title. And what I'm just going to explain here real quick. What we're going to be doing is setting up a server, for one. 2 is how to manage that server, and 3 is how to basically pick your mods and admins. And finally, 4, I'm gonna be showing you guys about bots and be talking about them a little bit. This is all gonna be split up into different videos. I'm not sure how many it's going to be, but right now we're just gonna be setting up a server and the basic amenities that you need for the server. So let's get started. Let's go over here to Discord. And if you've never actually been on Discord, whenever you first sign up, this is what you get. And everything pretty much speaks for itself. I mean, right here you can set up a group if you prefer that instead of a server, which is basically just your closest friends, or even say that you actually have a server. You can set up a group for it for all your mods and admins to have just their own place that they can talk to you anytime they feel like they need to, outside of the normal server and your mods and admins. Or if you have a Patreon, I mean, just stuff like that. You can get people who have Patreons, stuff like that, and it's where they can just talk to you just straight. But what we're just going to be talking about right now is how to create a server. So let's go over here to create a server. We do not want US South because I live closer to Central. Let's just do YTT, not TTT. YTT for YouTube test. Actually, YTTS for YouTube test server. And whenever you create a server, automatically connect you to that. We don't want that. What I'm actually going to be setting up here first, I'm actually going to be going here to server settings. I'm going to go over here to roles, and we're going to be setting up a new role, and what's going to be called owner. And let's just make this a nice like amethyst color or something like that. That's about amethyst, I believe. First off, we're going to assign ourselves to that role. Okay, then we're assigned. You can actually, that's how you can quick assign someone to a role, is you right click on them, go down here to roles. There you go. That's also, you can, even if you're not, you can still, even if you're not like an admin or something like that on a server, you could still look at people's roles to see what they have. That's public information. Server settings. Most of the time anyways, I think you can disable that. Let's go over here to roles again. Let's go over here to the owner role, and then we want to make that administrator. We just want to check everything in this, because even though I'm the server owner and I could just do anything I want, honestly, even without this role, but this is just a nice way to separate yourself from the crowd of everybody, so that they know who the main person is if they really need a problem to fix or something like that, who to go to. And this right here, we will want to display members separately from online members. What this does is anybody who's online and has the @everyone rule, they will not be separated from you if this is not unchecked. I mean, if this is unchecked. But if it's checked, this is how you can separate people to different roles for like ranks or something like that you do with like a leveling system with a bot, which I will be showing you guys later on with a bot called Me6, which is pretty intuitive and really great for like say beginners, stuff like that, beginner bots, because it has a what you would call an online dashboard where you can set up stuff and everything like that. Some of the more advanced ones you can actually download from GitHub onto your computer and set up it yourself and use basically your computer as the online server network for it. Basically, you use your own computer as the server to control the bot. in a sense, basically you're just using your computer as the host for the bot. Band members, yes. Anyways, let's get on here. we're going to do that first. Now we're just going to set up another text channel that we're going to call rules. Rules, not rules. Rules. And I am not going to be putting for the text channels, I'm not going to be putting, like, say this as, whoops, this, because if you watch, whenever I click done, it will just change it back to a lowercase. I will not be doing higher cases for the beginners, and that's only with text channels. Voice channels, it won't do that, and you can just do whatever. And I'm actually going to show you guys how to do emojis for your text channel, or your voice channels too. Okay, so first off, we will want to edit this channel though before we even get started on the rules. We will just want to rename this lounge pretty much. I just like the name lounge instead of general just because it seems just a little bit more classy in a way, I guess you could say. And I'm sorry if I do any spelling errors here, guys. I'm kind of in a hurry and everything. We will want to move rules to the top. And for the sake of this video, I have already copied for my own server. Even though a lot of this doesn't apply to this one, I will edit off camera probably just to apply to the server. And that's what you can do. You can just take rules from another server, and I believe that you could, just as long as you credit them or you ask them first. I believe it would be okay to me in my eyes. But some people are really strict on what you can and cannot do in their server, just so you know. And like some of that even has to do with the mods themselves. Like you can have a really great server, but just one bad mod can ruin it. We're just gonna that's for a later video. Just not even gonna get into that right now though. Okay, so now that we did that, we are going to go over here to the right here, click edit channel. Overview of it, yes. Permissions. For @everyone, we do not want them. We want them to create and be able to create instant invite to it. Manage channel though, no. We just want to click no to all of these. Just nope. Add reactions. Oh, yes, I want them to be able to add reactions just because it can give you some user input. Use external emojis. Everyone can't. We want them to be able to read the messages though. Read message history. Yes. Attach files. No. Mention everyone. No. Embed links. No. Send TTS. Which is basically it's like voice messaging where you say like /TTS and then you type a message, it'll say that. Manage messages, no. Send messages, no. Manage web links, no. Create an instant invite, yes. That's basically all you want for this. That's everything you want for that, to set that up. And now we will want to go over here to lounge, and for this we will want to see permissions. We do not want TTS because that can be very annoying. Read message history, don't want to do anything on that. Use external emojis, yes. Send messages, yes. Manage webhooks, blah blah blah. Manage channel, no, because they can't do that anyways without permissions. Create instant invites, yes. We want to check yes on that, and that's pretty much it for that. Yeah. Now what we want to do now, oh, nope. That's how you create instant invite, by the way, guys, but I don't want to do that. That was an accident. I want to go over here to server settings. I want to go back over here to roles. And I want to create a new role. And we are going to call this mods. And we are going to basically be like a dark green. We want to display this role separately. Allow anyone to mention this role, yes. We do not want them to be able to do that. We want them to create instant invite, change nickname, Not band members, but kick members, yes. Manage server, no. Manage emojis, no. Change nicknames, yes, because they are administrators, or mods. Moderators. Manage webhooks, no. Attach files, yes. Manage messages, yes. Manage messages, because they're mods. We want them to be able to not move members, because that's for admins. You want deafen members, maybe. No. Nah. Okay, that's for voice channel. That's basically all you want your mods to be able to do. Yeah. Separate them. And then we will want to create another text channel called staff. And we want them who can access this channel, mods and owner. That's all you want everyone to be able to access channel, is your owner and your mods and staff. And you just want that to always, for me, I've figured out that to basically say, how do I put this? Order stuff. It's best to have all your like administrator stuff at the bottom instead of the top. That way you don't really get crowded, and you can just tell where everything's coming. It just makes everything look a little bit neater to me personally. And next we're going to move on over here to voice, and we're going to create a new voice channel. And we're just going to name this lounge, the same as that. And then we're going to create, because we want everybody to be able to join this. And for general, we're just going to get rid of the general. An overview of it. Yeah, let's just get rid of that channel, that voice channel. And then for lounge, since there might be a lot of people in here at once, we want to set this bit rate. Since this isn't going to be for music or anything like that, we just want to set this bit rate probably around 40, just to be, you know, courteous of everybody. If you got like a channel with like a lot of people, if you really want to have that bit rate high, you probably should limit that to the number of people, which you can just do right here with this slider to like 1. I think it goes from like 1 to like 199 users anyways, and then you got no limit. That's just if you want a high bit rate on a channel and you know that what your limit, what your network limitations are for the voice. But yeah. And we want another channel in here. We want only the owner and mods to be able to do this one, because this one's going to be staff room, yeah. And create that. I only want them to be able to access this. We're going to put that at the top. Like I was saying, you know, you want for your administrator stuff, you want at the bottom for the text, but for voice, everything, all your administrator stuff, you want at the top, because you're not going to have nowhere near as many text or voice channels as you are going to have text channels. Believe me. I've been in servers to where there's like over 100 text channels, which is ridiculous. You should not have that many. If you need that many, you got a problem probably, because you can always consolidate more into one. And that's just how things get unorganized, stuff like that. So yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else I can really show you guys, but there isn't really much in this video. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. That's all I'm really going to show you now. That's just to basically set up a channel and for a couple of main roles that you're going to need. The next video, I'm going to show you guys how to manage a server, and we're going to be setting up basically a few more roles. I'm going to line them out sooner or later, here in the next couple of days. The next video will probably be up. Until next time, guys, this is Patrick from Anime Tech, signing out. I'll see you guys later.